7 months pregnant, and I have to have you rub my baby belly at some point in this interview.
Okay. Last time this happened, Nickelodeon got someone who was fake pregnant and tried to like.
I promise you, I'm not.
I can promise you I'm her husband. That's my
this
baby.
is Tassos. This is Liam and Zayn from
How you guys doing? Nice to meet you.
And so here we are, and I do the morning show here in Houston.
Have you decided the name? Do you know what it is?
It's a girl.
Have you decided
I
the
haven't
name?
met a girl, not yet, but.
It must be tough that to decide a name.
What's the female name of Zayn or Liam?
Leanne, I'd say it was Liam.
Zaynab.
Zaynab?
Zaynab.
Okay, well that's different, but I don't think we're going to go with that, because my Greek mom probably be like, huh?
Yeah, exactly.
But I'm sure you get that a lot.
I like the name. I like the name.
Zaynab or Zaynab.
Taylor's pretty neutral, boy or girl.
Taylor.
That's gonna be my firstborn's gonna be called. I don't have children.
Taylor.
But you will. You will. Okay, so it's the Roland Ryan Show here in Houston, Texas. We are the top 40 station. It's the biggest radio station in the state, and our show is pretty big. I have all these One Directioners that follow me on Twitter because they're nuts. And I started following you guys on Twitter too, just to see how it goes. Doesn't tweet too much, but I know the Heat got, I think, Niall the other day in Dallas.
Okay.
Have y'all been outside yet?
Not really, not loads.
Not much, but it is hot.
It gets really warm. Do you want to sit down? You should probably sit.
No,
Yeah,
darling, it's fine. I can stand. I'm actually a little more comfortable. Unless,
Are you
'cause
sure?
if you're not going to sit, let's all just stand and hang out.
Oh, we
just
can all
sit
sit
down?
on here together.
Yeah, you can sit in the
No,
middle.
because I want to look at you beautiful boys. That's why. So here we are with One Direction on the Roland Ryan Show on 104.1 KRBE. We have Zayn, hello,
Hello.
and Liam.
Hello.
Wow, so everyone is really crazy for you guys. And I know that this has all come about from X Factor. Now, there's a lot of your fans who already know the story. They know like the Bible. They can say it in their sleep. But there's a lot of people that'll be listening to this interview that might not really understand how you guys got together.
Or understand how we talk either.
That's true, and that you have British accents.
Yep.
So now clarify for me again. Did y'all individually audition for X Factor Britain and then Simon Cowell put y'all all together, or what? Who was like the first one, or how did you guys?
No, we originally auditioned as solo artists for the boys category, and then we got to the boot camp stage, which was like the final how many boys?
200.
200 boys, and then they split that to WAP. They split it to a smaller number, and we didn't get through to the judges.
But y'all had never met each other, right? I mean, y'all didn't know each other. Yeah.
And then basically we were like 5 boys that were like of a similar age, and they just put us together and said, "Do we think it'd be better if you were a group?"
Well, we don't know who it was. It could have been Simon, could have been Nicole Scherzinger, or it could have been Louis, who's also another judge on UK X Factor. So we don't really know.
Okay. Now, there's a lot of people who wonder, you know, when you want to go audition for a reality show or some kind of singing competition, has there ever been something, like, as you heard some of these stories, that I almost didn't make it to the audition, or I was the last person in, or I just went because my brother wanted to sing and they picked me. Any story like that for you guys, Zayn?
A little bit.
Didn't your mum make you?
Yeah, my mum made me go.
Did she?
Yeah, I didn't really want to go. Even on the day of my audition, I was like too nervous because I'd never like really sang in front of like loads of people. So yeah, my mum pretty much dragged me along to the audition.
And aren't you happy?
Yeah, I'm very happy.
I like your T-shirt.
Thank you.
We made
especially
those.
for you guys.
Thank you.
It says I've got that one thing, 104.1 KRB. The other one, what do the other ones say, Leslie?
I'm going to be up all night with
Cool.
KRBE.
Yeah, a lot of our
Right.
fans are aware of this. So now that y'all have hit the hysteria, because that's exactly what's happening to you around this world, if you could be anonymous, unfamous for one day, that's one of our Twitter questions, unfamous for one day, what would you do with that day? Would you go to the grocery store and just have somebody not scream in your ears?
I'd just go back to where I'm from, Wolverhampton, and just like kind of hang out there for the day and just do whatever.
Yeah,
we did,
same.
'cause
I just go to the local park and chill out with my friends.
The thing is as well, we haven't really been home now for a while, so you never know what the reaction's going to be like when you get back. Like whether it's going to be a little bit less or a little bit more. I mean, sometimes we get back and we get a little bit less reaction than we would out here, but sometimes we get back and there's loads. Like the one time, there was like 500 girls at the airport and they chased us round and we couldn't get out. Oh no, Louis got his hoodie ripped off him, didn't he? Yeah, it was quite random.
I mean, honestly, this is you're in that phase where, you know, there's been all these people like the Beatles, or there's been like New Kids on the Block or NSYNC. This has been the phase of the hysteria for these 17-year-old girls who want to chase you. I mean, sometimes you want to pinch yourself. Like, I cannot believe I'm that guy. Like, I can't get out of a cab without somebody trying to assault me.
I was sat with Harry last night. Actually, we watched like a program on Johnny Cash, and like just saw like all this hysteria and stuff around him. And I just turned around to Harry and said, "Can you believe how big he's actually got?"
Yeah.
I mean, he's got pretty big still.
What happened? Oh, hello. I think we have a rogue One Directioner behind the chair.
That's what we call him.
Come over here so we can talk to you, sir, without your shoes on. And I can't quote.
Hi,
Hi, Louie.
I'm Louis.
Hi, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet
I'm
you.
Arula.
I'm coming sabotaged.
I know, I love it. And I'm glad you're here because these boys don't have the hair that you and Niall have. And I actually wanted to ask you a question about your hair. Can I ask you about your hair? Is that boring? Is that boring for you? Here's my thing. Justin Bieber had that hair that we all wanted to cut it off and see what happens. But how do you get the swoop? Like you guys have a swoop.
I think mine naturally grows like that.
Mine does as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mine grows the opposite way. Yours grows. No,
What?
actually, it's the same way.
That's okay.
Is it left to right? Yours grows.
I think so.
Yeah.
So is it like some
Have
kind
you
of?
ever put it the other way, just for the
Yeah, it
fun?
looks terrible.
Mine actually
Doesn't
is pretty
work.
much the same.
Oh,
Really?
Okay, God, I almost freaked out. I thought this had stopped. I was like, no. It's okay, we got tape. So, Louie, we're talking to the boys about how crazy the hysteria is. If you could be unfamous for one day, what would you want to do with yourself when a girl's not screaming in your ear?
Something illegal.
Like what?
I don't know.
You still go to jail. You have a better chance of doing illegal being famous, my friend. They
don't
probably will
think
let
so.
you off.
I don't
Yes.
think so.
Have
I
you
don't
heard of
think
Lindsay
so.
Lohan? That girl should be in jail 4 times over. So you want to do something illegal when you're super famous. Okay, so tell me what y'all think about this United States tour so far. Not being home and seeing all the American fans versus the UK fans.
I think it's been absolutely amazing so far. I mean, we're coming up to the end of it now, sort of thing, but it's been absolutely incredible. We played some of our biggest audiences so far. I mean, last night we did 19,000, which was our biggest audience we've done headlined as a band yet. So
I think tonight's 25. Do we know if it's 25?
Huh?
Here, doesn't it feel like 25? That one is packed.
It's like 18 now, right?
Oh man, I don't know, dude. But y'all have some huge audiences coming
yeah, no,
towards
so
you.
it's been that's been like a
Also,
massive thing. Like,
yesterday and today is the biggest ones, so it could be
Yeah.
more.
could be
Yeah,
more,
I'm pretty sure I didn't say it today because I wasn't 100% sure. But wasn't that the biggest you ever played in the headline?
That's what I said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
The thing is that these girls have been tweeting me this morning. They've been here since 11 o'clock in the morning. I don't know if y'all are aware, but it's 105 degrees outside, which is like, what,
We just
32
stood outside for a
Celsius?
meet and greet, and we have.
I don't know how they do it.
Right.
How do you live here?
I don't know. I don't know how we live here, and I don't know how I'm doing this here because it's crazy. But I told those girls you need to hydrate because the last thing you want is to pass out before you boys hit the stage.
Exactly.
Have you had any girl have you been singing one time and you saw the girls in the front about to pass out because of heat or
Yeah,
whatever?
but
You've
that's
seen
We've
out
seen
yourselves?
a few
Not for a while, yeah.
Action
Not for a
pass
while,
out
yeah.
and be pulled
Yeah.
out the crowd.
And so have you had to save them, be like the saviors that day? Or stop your concert and say, hey, this girl over
We've
here's
had to
getting...
do that a few
We've had to
times,
move people
so-
back because
Yeah.
obviously they rush forward sometimes at certain gigs, and they had to move them back, but never had to pull anybody out of the crowd. Maybe
Yeah, it's
one
happened
time
more
in
like at
Canada.
signings, remember? Like,
Yeah, and that
then
one,
we
and
see
that
them at the end.
interview in Toronto as well was, or is it
Yeah.
Toronto or Canada?
I just don't remember.
One of the two. But there was an interview there, and this girl was literally just getting crushed at the front. Like, it's quite dangerous sometimes. So everyone needs to squid on back.
I know. Okay, so whose birthday is September 13th? That's Niles. September 13th.
Yeah, same.
And
day
then who's
as
August
us.
29th? Is that yours, Zayn?
August
29th? Oh, that's you.
She knows
So,
loads.
September 13th is my due date. That's why I knew that. And I was like, well, if this heat stays up, I'm going to have my birthday on my baby on Liam's birthday. So anyway, it was just really nice to come meet you guys. There's 1,000 people that wish they were me right now. So I could just talk to you all day, but I'm sure they've got... Oh, they're not even stopping us. Let's just keep going. So do you leave? Do you have 5 more concert dates? And then do you have any downtime for yourself?
Once we get out of the US, yeah, we've got some time off, I think.
Well, tell me what the girls that are listening to this want to hear from you. If you could talk to their fans face to face, would actually hear you and not scream, because they have to calm it down. What's something you want them to know about you guys?
You know what the thing is? I think the fans pretty much know everything now.
They
Like,
do.
There's not much that they don't know.
Well, there's that one thing they don't know, but we're holding that back.
What's that again? Whisper it to me, really quietly.
I love you guys.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
One thing we're holding back on, but there's
Yeah.
something to know at least. They know that.
Yeah.
That's what I want them to,
Oh,
they want them to
yeah,
know
yeah.
that there is still something to
I
know.
know what you're talking about.
But there is still something to know. How about you, Louie?
Well, I'm kind of involved in this thing.
Yeah, Louis involved magically.
I don't know.
All right, well, boys, y'all were a pleasure. I love you guys, and I said I'm having a cougar crush on One Direction. So let's go. You got to give my belly a rub. George Clooney's done it. You've got to do it now too.
George
Okay,
Clooney's
look.
done it. That is amazing.
Yes, put your hand out. I have 3 One Directioners on my belly right now. Who's getting a picture of this? People.
Hold on.
Okay.
Video.
Hold on.
Okay, I gotta tweet this picture seriously because this is so funny.